It's going to be a long night for most Kenyans back home. And for those who are in different parts of the world, I'm sure it's nerve-wracking, yeah, as the results of the 2017 presidential polls come in. Okay? Now, there's also a lot of confusion, a lot of information flying all over the place, especially on social media. Yeah, I've just seen a report that President Uhuru has won Kisii. Yeah. So amid all this confusion, I just want to help to create a little clarity in exactly what is going down. Okay, I've also received some information from the ground, from various places, coupled with the information we are receiving from NASA. I think we can be able to put together a good report in this recording to make things crystal clear for those who are neutral, and crystal clear maybe also for NASA supporters, some of whom might have already gone to sleep, having given up. Yeah, so let's get some clarity into what's happening here. Okay, currently President Uhuru Kenyatta is on the lead. He's on the lead. This information is widely available, yeah, on the IEBC site, and elsewhere various links are giving real-time results. However, I just want to draw your attention to a few very important, very key things that changes every result that you've already been seeing so far. Okay? Now, of course, the first question you need to ask is, where are these results coming from? Yeah? Because if they're coming from a NASA stronghold, for example, or if they're coming from Nairobi and urban centers, you know, it changes everything. Yeah? So let's look on your screens right now. You should be able to see a rough idea of where the results have come in from so far. Okay, Kiambu, 48% of the votes have come through in the results you have seen, and you can see the rest. Uasin Gishu 44, Nyeri 40, Laikipia 59, Meru 60, Embu 44, all percentages, yeah, of the votes which were cast, or rather of the total votes which were cast, which have been counted. Okay, now let's look at NASA strongholds. So far, Kisumu has announced only 21%. Mombasa only 11, Vihiga 33, Kitui 14, Kakamega only 7%. I think I've also seen a report somewhere else that Jubilee is doing very well in Kakamega, yeah? Yeah, I think this is where all this comes from, okay? So, the long and short of it is that the results coming from the president's strongholds, more than 57% have come in, okay? And the results coming in from NASA strongholds is less than 30%. Now that is a significant number. What it means is that we have seen almost 60% of the total votes which the president will get, yeah, and we have only seen less than 30% of the votes which Raila Odinga will get. Now when you look at the current results, where the difference is about 300,000 votes, you get the drift. Yeah, I don't want to announce any winners, I don't want to announce any trends. Just figure it out for yourself. Now, what is also interesting is that there seems to be two clear camps within the IEBC. This is very interesting because if you've been following my earlier recordings about chairman of the IEBC Chebukati and the CEO Chiloba, you will know one or two things. You'll know why what I'm about to tell you is a bit strange. Okay, but there appears to be a kind of split, like there are two camps within the IEBC. Okay. There's one camp which is determined to give Kenyans the correct result. There's one camp which is determined that it will not be intimidated. It will not fall into favoring any of the sides. That it will give the true picture and to give a credible, fair election and rigged election to the Kenyan people. There's one such camp within the IEBC. But there's another camp, which I think I can just call them get-rich-quick camp, who of course seem to be leaning on one side, yeah, where the money is, where they can be able to benefit from. Okay, now this has come out very clearly in reports that I have received, and also I have seen something to that effect. Well, it doesn't say it directly, but I've seen something to that effect on the NASA Tallying Center site, where they mention names here and there, which seem to confirm the information that I have. Okay, this is very sad, but hopefully the camp which wants to give Kenyans the right results, the true results, will prevail. Yeah, let's just keep on praying for our country. Okay, now on your screens right now is something which I've just plucked out of the NASA Tallying Center a few minutes ago, where they claim that Jubilee have created a fake IEBC website. I believe this is where the fake information is coming from. Yeah, where it is claiming that Jubilee have taken Kisii and also some parts of Western Kenya. Yeah, they've already won those areas. Yeah, I believe this is where that information is coming from. Okay, all this is very interesting because it seems that Jubilee have a strategy for announcing the results. They also have a strategy for social media, clearly. Yeah, but now the other side, NASA have come out and said they too have their strategy. Okay, now they've been very quiet. They have not been updating their Tallying Center site at all. Yeah, they've just gone quiet, and they're talking about a Form 34A. Yeah, this is the form which has the results which have been verified by the agents at the particular polling center. Okay, so folks, it's going to be a long night. Let's wait and see what happens. But if you've already lost hope, or if you're already celebrating, tuliza ball, boss. It's too early. It's way too early. Yeah, let's wait for the results to come in. Let's wait for all the results to come in from all the polling centers. Yeah, we cannot. You cannot, for example, be a Jubilee supporter, and you have results from Kiambu and Nyeri, and then you start announcing yourself the winner. No, that would be unlikely. Or you cannot be a NASA person, and results are coming in from Kisumu and from let's say where. Let's say you're coming in from Kisumu and somewhere in Western, a stronghold of one of the principals, and then you start announcing yourself the winner. No. Yeah, we have to have all the results from every part of Kenya, Turkana, Northeastern, wherever. Yeah, and then we tally all that together, and then we get a winner. I believe at the pace at which you're going, tomorrow should be a very interesting day for Kenyans. I believe tomorrow we're going to know. Tomorrow, that is Wednesday, the 9th of August 2017, we will know for sure who the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya is going to be. But even more worrying is what the end game is. Yeah, the strategy that Jubilee have implemented, the ruling party, what the end game is. Okay, because somebody asked me this question a few minutes ago. In the old days, what the ABC announces is final. Yeah, and they can receive results, tinker those results, and then announce. Yeah, so somebody is very worried about that. But if you remember the court ruling properly, the court ruling said that the polling stations are the final. Yeah, so what this means is that the ABC cannot announce what did not come from the polling station. Actually, the ABC has been reduced to a clerk. Yeah, what they have to do is collect tally. By tallying is adding. Yeah, because tallying before in Kenya meant you get the results, adjust them slightly here and there, and then announce. But now the ball game has changed. Okay, so let's wait and see what happens. We don't know for sure what is going to happen. I have a rough idea of who's going to win, and you too should have a rough idea of who's going to win based on the information I've just given you. But nothing is for certain. This is Kenya. Anything can happen. So there's still some suspense we have to go through tonight. Inaonekana mtalala kesho. Leo ni ngumu kulala. Okay? Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.